It's tracking my face, so I'm trying to get you. You see the problem?
There you go.
Further back.
There you go.
Okay. Still tracking my face. God damn it. Take the track off of there.
That was Jim Rogers saying, God damn it.
You know what? Let's just go with,
Take it off Halloween function.
you know what, Chuck? Let's just record. You got a good picture, right?
I
You're
do.
gonna get
I do.
audio.
Yeah, you got it on there. We'll try to take it here also.
Should we do a little test just to make sure?
Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. I like the way you wear your hair. We have to hold that close. That's we can't put it on him.
Oh,
the
you
other
want-
one's not working, so I have to use it for a mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So just put it
thank
like
you.
right there.
Yeah. How we doing, Joe? We in there?
There we go.
Welcome to the Downtown Dogs. I'm Jimmy Rogers. This is Joe Brock. We are in the Nike headquarters. Which building are we in?
Serena.
Serena Williams in Beaverton, Oregon. Joe, how are you?
Very good. How you doing?
Good. I haven't seen you since 1979. Joe took care of us and kept us well equipped from 1976 to 1979 at Aloha High School. And let's just dive into it and go back to the beginning. Where were you born?
The Kaiser building,
Kaiser building.
and it's the Adidas headquarters.
And that was 1960. So,
One.
Yeah.
60
Next is one.
61. So you are 63 years old?
Yeah,
64.
63.
64. You've been with Nike for 43 years. Do you remember what your mother and
Excuse
father? Yeah,
It's 45.
45 years. Thank you for correcting me, Joe. Do you remember what your mother and father did for a living when you were growing up?
So, Dad was the policeman for the city of Portland, and it had when we had the harbor patrol, and he did the patrol the river, and then they decided to move it to the Coast Guard took it over, and Dad became a fireman. But back it up a little bit, he was the first, when they had the K-9, he was the first police officer to have a K-9.
Is that right?
That's right.
So he went from being a policeman to a fireman.
Yes, and
Do you remember his hours?
I
Was
do
he
not.
gone during the day mostly, or?
So when he was a police officer, it was when it was like continuously working in the department, if I can remember, and it was on the river. And then when he was in a fire department, it was for 48 hours on or something like that, and 3 off. Or
Okay. Did he drive a police car?
so. Yes.
He did. And so were you in the same house on Kinnaman Road your entire life?
On Farmington?
Farmington, excuse me, yeah.
And, no, we were, during, when he was a police officer, we were on Moore Street in Portland.
Okay.
And Dad goes, we're not gonna, it's too wild now, it's crazy.
Yeah. I
So-
wonder how that compares to now. Crazier?
Yes,
Crazier, yeah.
crazier.
When did you move to Aloha, which was Beaverton officially back then? Now it's officially Aloha, right?
I would think so.
Yeah.
But it was, when I was 5 years old, we moved out to Farmington Road.
Okay, so I assume you went to Mountain View Junior High?
I did not.
You did not? Where'd you go?
Highland Park,
Highland Park, okay. And then you went to Aloha High School.
yes.
And did Coach Lopez come into play your sophomore year or junior year? Or do you recall?
And it was junior year.
Junior year. So he seemed to be very close to you. I came in 1979 or 1978, and Joe was very unique in the fact that he took such good care of us. But we had quite a staff back then. We had Lindsay Struthers,
Yeah.
Joe Brock, who now there's a Joe Brock Award at Nike, correct?
Right.
And Jimmy, what was Jimmy's last name, you guys? The trainer that went to play. We went to Oregon
that's
Ducks.
right.
Oh,
Ratliff.
Oh,
Jimmy
What?
Ratliff, yep.
Jimmy
Ratliff.
Ratliff, who
Yep,
went on to
that's
be
right.
with the Oregon Ducks for, gosh, many years.
right.
Do you, did you have a particular hero growing up? A football player, a coach?
I think, no, but I think, like, Coach Lopez, he was inspiration to, I mean, pretty much to all of us. I
Yes.
mean, he took care of all of us.
Correct.
And so, not really, just all the people that took care of us.
Sure.
There was no favorites.
There were no favorites at all.
Mm.
Okay. So at Aloha, do you have a favorite memory, whether it be graduation or a football game or a date
Graduation.
or a first kiss or a graduation?
Graduation.
Okay.
So, when I was at the, where was that? The Portland, I call it the Portland Theater, but it's not the Portland Theater. It's,
The stadium?
no, it's,
Oh, for the graduation?
yes,
Keller Auditorium.
very good.
Yeah.
Keller Auditorium.
Keller Auditorium.
That's Mark Mills over there, by the way.
And we one day, so when I got my went up and got my
Your diploma?
diploma, everybody. So I got my diploma, one of the, and they handed it off to me with I think it's our principal,
Okay.
and I shook everybody's hand, and Coach Lopez goes, "Joe, turn around." So I turned around, and everybody in that auditorium gave me a standing ovation.
That's fantastic. That's quite a memory. You're married now,
Married,
and your wife's name?
Sandra,
Sandra. And where did you meet her?
on the CB,
On the CB,
Yeah.
like the truckers have.
yeah,
What was your handle?
the Grappler,
The Grappler. What was her handler? Her
Pool
handle.
Princess,
The Princess?
yeah.
Oh, that's great. The Grappler and the Princess. So can
Yeah.
you tell us a little bit about how that, did you ask her for a date while you were on the CB?
So yeah, I said, hey, let's go out and tear up the town.
Where'd you go?
Oh, from, I don't know, some bar, and then we went up to the peak in Portland and started to kiss her and give her a big hickey.
Yeah, let's not go too
Okay.
too deep here.
Okay, and then
We'll stop at the hickey.
okay, you can.
I don't think they give hickeys anymore, do they? The
I
kids?
don't think so.
I haven't.
Shipped.
Tattoo maybe.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
tattoo. No, thank you. But anyway, so then I decided I'm tired of being single. I asked her to marry me.
Fantastic. And she said yes?
Yes.
And did you have a honeymoon locally, or did you go to Las Vegas, or?
We went down to the seaside at her mom's parents' condo.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a great story. And you've been married how long again?
I'm guessing 34.
34 years.
Yeah.
And does she work?
No.
She doesn't.
She's
She doesn't.
just
have to.
able. Yeah. No,
Yeah. Okay.
Disabled.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to ask you some questions.
And I'll try to answer
And you'll
them.
try to answer them, okay? And there's 10 of them here about. What is your favorite word?
Favorite word? Proud.
Proud of you, Joe?
Yep.
You're just proud. Okay. What is your least favorite word?
Is that the one?
It's the same list that we.
I know.
What is your least favorite word? You want to come back to it, or you got it?
Oh, he didn't put it on there.
I didn't put the answers on there.
Oh, darn it! It didn't show up.
You know what? You hold that, and I'll get them for you real quick. How's that?
Okay. Stand by.
You want to sing a song, or while we're waiting, like a little Dean Martin? That's Amore, or
That's some more.
okay. Here we go, Joe. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it up or not, but we'll give it a shot. Okay. Here we go. Can you see?
I have to get my glasses.
Who doesn't?
Gosh, an old man. Watch the lens will fall out.
Okay, what is your favorite word?
Favorite word? I'm so proud of you, Joe.
What is your least favorite word?
Retarded.
What turns you on?
People helping others when they get hurt or help friends do projects with them.
What turns you off?
When people get hurt and others do not help when they get hurt.
Okay. What sound or noise do you love?
I like the
I think you said something about coyotes.
coyotes.
Yeah.
I didn't spell that right.
So you can hear them at night?
Yes. When I was in the seminary, I went stationed at
Time out. When were you in the seminary? How long ago was that?
it's been quite a while.
I didn't know about that. Do you want to talk about it, or would you rather continue the?
If you want to talk about it.
I'd love to hear about it.
So I wanted to be a redemptionist brother, because I couldn't really. The priest that I was with said, "Well, let's go try that test where they give the test to the college people
Okay.
before you go into college."
Oh, the SAT?
There you go.
Okay.
And
So you had to take an SAT to get in the seminary?
to go to the college.
Okay.
And the professor said, when I got done, he goes, "You are in the 8th grade," gave me an 8th grade level.
Okay.
And
That didn't work.
that didn't work.
Yeah. So back to the questions. Or do you want to talk more
So
about
anyway, I was in the Redemptress in San Francisco, and so I got to take a trade and learn how to paint people's houses and stuff, and did that, and helped the priests paint their the facilities there, and then they decided to move it to. I can see if I can do better at the retreat house in Arizona. So at night, when I go to sleep, you can hear the coyotes out. And
That's where the coyotes came in.
Yes.
That's a good story. Thank you.
Welcome.
What sound or noise do you hate the most?
Big bangs and people yelling at Bob.
Okay. What's your favorite curse word?
Shit.
Okay. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Become a Catholic priest.
What profession would you not like to do?
Being
A bomber.
a bummer.
Being a bomber for
People
killing people.
killing
You
people.
don't want to bomb anybody.
No, I
Okay.
couldn't do that.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Joseph, come in my heaven place and welcome.
Fantastic, Joe. Well, Joe, Cinderella's looking for a nightgown, so I think that's going to bring us to the end of the interview.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you coming on the Downtown Dogs with Jimmy Rogers. And thank you, everybody, for listening.